All right, well, welcome everyone to Agoura High's Back to School Night. We're obviously virtual tonight, and we have our panel of guests and visitors, and then our audience is actually watching tonight on YouTube. I do believe that the chat feature is activated. I'm going to ask that one of our admin team take a look at the live feed, so if any questions come up, we can maybe take those if we have time at the end. Let me pull up our presentation so we can go ahead and get started. So again, welcome to our open house. And I want to introduce our ASB president, Ashley Moran. She is going to lead us in the flag salute tonight.
All right, hello there everyone watching at home tonight. If you want to go ahead and place your right hand over your heart, ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley. And we are also excited to be joined tonight by our Vice President of our board, Angela Cutbill, and our board member, Linda Menges. And I believe Ms. Cutbill is going to speak to us for a few minutes.
I don't know about a few minutes. I'll be really brief. On behalf of the school board, I want to thank the staff, the teachers, the administration, but especially the parents and students. This has been an extraordinary year and a very different start to school. My kids went to Agoura High, and this is a new experience for all of us. And thank you for your patience, for your enthusiasm, and for your trust in us that we still want to bring you a great Agoura High experience. And please know that behind the scenes, we're working very hard on all the details of how we will bring you back on campus when it's safe to do so, and all the protocols and changes we will need to make. All I can tell you right now is that things change every day, so we're trying to be very flexible and nimble. And we don't just want this to be the start of a school year, perhaps a semester or however long that we endure, but one that can be really great in its own right. So thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for your continued support. And we really wish you the very best here.
Thank you. And Mrs. Menges, would you please introduce yourself so that folks can see you?
Sure. Hi, I'm Linda Menges, and my children also graduated from Agoura High School. And kudos to everybody that is going through this. It is an unprecedented year, and I hope you have as terrific of a year as possible under this pandemic.
Thank you. And again, thank you for joining us tonight. We're also joined tonight by two of our cabinet members. Mr. Steve Cyphris is our Assistant Superintendent of Personnel, and Dr. Clara Finneran is our Assistant Superintendent of Education. I'd like them to take a moment to introduce themselves. Mr. Cyphris.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. What's up, Charger Nation? So much appreciate you joining us this evening, taking time out of your schedule. Pleasure to be here as a former Charger alum, along with Mr. Lepisto on our screen here. So go Agoura, and thanks for having us tonight.
Great, and I am getting feedback that the only person you're seeing is me. So I'm gonna try to behave myself quite a bit now. Because I was thinking that when other people spoke that they would pop up. So I'll make sure I'm maintaining appropriate eye contact the whole time. But Dr. Finneran.
Hello, Dr. McClay, can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me?
I can, it's quiet, but we can hear you.
Excellent, I had some microphone issues, so just wanna say hello to everyone. This is not the year that we wanted or planned. But we are going to do the absolute best we can for you, your families, and most importantly, your children. We, like Ms. Cutbill said, have been working so hard to do what sometimes feels like the impossible, but we're doing it, and so are you, and so are your children. So thank you so much for your partnership. I do have 3 children in the district, 2 who are at Agoura. So I'm with you, and I want our kids back in as much normalcy as possible, as soon as possible. So we're working hard to make that happen. Have a great year, Chargers.
Thank you very much. And we have our admin team. I don't think I even introduced myself, but I am Dr. McClay. I am the principal of high school, a very proud principal of Agoura High School, and I'm just as proud to have an outstanding administrative team that I work with, and I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves and tell their stories a little bit. We'll start with Mr. Lepisto.
Hi, I'm Garrett Lepisto, assistant principal at Agoura High School. Also, as Mr. Cyphers said, proud alumni at Agoura. Look forward to a positive school year, even though we're dealing with unique circumstances. We're here to support every student. Please reach out to a counselor, an administrator, a teacher for anything that you may need. Students and parents, don't be afraid to reach out so we can provide support that your students need. And welcome to Back to School Night.
Thank you. Mr. Bruno.
Hi, good evening, everybody. I'm Curtis Bruno. It's my second year at Agoura. I'm very excited to be back. It's a wonderful campus. We're excited about the new school year, and please reach out if you need anything. We're here to support you.
And Ms. Hazlett.
Good evening. This is Ms. Hazlett. Yes, I am one of the assistant principals as well. I work in the counseling office and support them. So I want to always encourage you to encourage your students to reach out to their counselors. They're there to support both their academic experiences and their experiences with their friends, their goals. So please remember to reach out to them. And if you ever have any questions or concerns about what's going on in the classroom, it's not an imposition to email the teacher and to reach out directly. And I know a lot of parents say, I don't want to get involved, but I want to really encourage you to do that, because I find that when you have those conversations, it really builds the relationship for the rest of the year. So the teachers would love to speak with you and answer any questions you have. And yes, we are always available to support all of your needs as well.
Thank you very much. So Ms. Hazlett alluded to our outstanding counseling team, and that is comprised of 4 counselors and 2 college and career advisors. Dr. Orden, Ms. Craven, Mr. Lipka, and Ms. Laddie are our counselors, and you can see there how the alphabet is distributed. We did go from 5 counselors to 4 counselors this year. Ms. Gagliardi, who was with us last year, we're excited for her to move to Lindero Middle School. So we have an outstanding Agoura-minded counselor at Lindero who can continue to feed us great kids. But all of our counselors are available to students. In fact, all of them are doing drop-in Zoom sessions and appointments and group sessions. So please reach out to your counselor and drop in on those sessions. And for those of you that are incoming or freshman families, I really encourage you to build that relationship with your counselor. So go ahead and reach out to them. Our 2 college and career advisors, Mrs. Marcy Hyder and Ms. Ayla Mirjafarli, they're focusing the focus of their work is post-secondary plans. What do you want to do after high school? And they work really actively with our seniors. They will be working very actively with seniors this year in preparation of letters of recommendation. They plan and coordinate all of our college visits. They help students with the essay writing and the college application process. And in addition to that, they're taking the lead on our dual enrollment program with Moore Park College. So, and we're working on post-secondary transition plans for all students, for all seniors. So anything you want to do after high school, you can touch base with our college and career advisors, and they will get you going in the right direction. And then we don't survive without our outstanding Parent Faculty Club, or PFC, involvement. I have to do a shout out. We would not survive registration, and then this year was textbook and materials pickup. We would not survive those events without all of our parent volunteers, and all of that is coordinated through PFC. So thank you for that. And our two outstanding PFC presidents are Kim Tosi Hamilton and Allison Geld. And I don't know who rock, paper, scissors to go first, but I'd like to turn it over. It looks like Kimberly.
Yes,
you're on.
It is I, and on behalf of myself and Allison, we just want to welcome all of our parents here. This is our second year as the leaders of Parent Faculty Club, but it is a true team effort, and we have an amazing executive board as well as, you know, parents. We encourage you to be involved. We are hosting a monthly virtual coffee, as well as just reach out to us, whatever you feel that you want to talk to us about, what we ever can do. We always meet with Principal Clay every week. So it's important, and not only just with her, but also the administration and then the district. We all partner together to make this all work, and we appreciate all the support of our parents. And we welcome you freshman parents, and look forward to a great year, regardless of where we are. So thank you.
Allison, would you like to say hi? Nope, she says nope. Okay. I want to reiterate a little bit or reinforce what Kim was saying. Like, we understand that it can feel detached this year. You can't just kind of walk on our campus and see everybody that we would see in a normal year. So we really do want to leverage or use the PFC organization to really help us and help me administratively hear and honor the parent voice. So PFC is working hard to set up systems to get feedback from parents, because as Kim do have a weekly meeting, and we're looking at doing it kind of as a roundtable of, hey, what are you hearing? What are the concerns of parents? And so please reach out to PFC because we really want to get that parent voice. And in the absences of us being able to be together on campus every day, we want to find as many ways as possible to get that parent input. So we're excited to kind of shift that partnership a little bit and give more of a voice to our PFC organization. So again, thank you. We would not survive without you. And I know I would not survive without you. So always appreciated. So as a district, every year we align around certain core focus areas. This year we are continuing our focus on student achievement as a district, and certainly fiscal responsibility. And then there's a lot of student health and safety issues that have, in the midst of a pandemic, right? We really have to start to, that becomes a really significant priority. So that is our third focus area at the district level. And lots of resources have been invested in student health and safety. And as we move forward with reopening plans, all of those things will be discussed. Because those are the questions that everybody has about how are we going to stay safe and what systems are we putting in place. And so there's also issues, the issues related to physical safety are one aspect of it, but then also, like, we know that the isolation and the quarantine and the lack of ability for adults and kids to be able to engage with each other on a regular basis takes its toll on everybody's mental health. So we have our Student 360 Counseling Center, we have our counselors on campus. And so those are areas of focus for us. And certainly that focus area 3 is something we're spending a good bit of time on with the urgency of our current situation. So these focus areas give us direction moving forward as a school, but it also creates a coherent conversation about the work that we're doing, not only at the school level, but also at the district level. We got some fun stuff happening at Agoura this year. The biggest thing on our plates is that we're going through the WASC accreditation process. We mentioned that last year. Last year was our big writing year, and usually you front load all of that, and all the hard work happens in the spring semester. And right literally when we were gearing up to kind of roll out our plan to the school community, we went on distance learning. And actually our accreditation visit was up in the air. We weren't sure when we were going to be visited, and WASC wasn't sure. And over the summer, it was determined that they would be doing virtual visits, which is a really interesting approach to accrediting a school. I think as someone who works in a school community, parents always ask me like, well, is this a good school or is that a good school? And my answer is always walk on campus. Don't ask me, walk on campus and feel the culture of the school. So I think that one of the things that we're really going to work hard on is being able to communicate the culture of Agoura High School through a virtual visit. That'll be, I think, one of our biggest challenges, because the community itself, our student body, our parent engagement, it's a pretty special thing. And we have to, our challenge will be to figure out how to translate that, again, into a virtual visit. So there'll be lots more announcements related to that, but the accreditation process is extremely important to us. We rely on our accreditation, as do our students, for college acceptance and for the validation of the courses and the grades that we issue. So it's an incredibly big deal. We want to do really well. And so we will continue to do our outreach and continue to let folks know where we are in that process. We had a parent meeting this morning. We went through some of our latest information on mission, vision, and student dispositions. You will see these things coming by email as well. And we'll be publishing a lot of what we're doing onto our website for those of you who are inclined to read those documents and give us feedback. We would absolutely love it. And there will be opportunities for engagement. Once we have a really clear sense of what this virtual visit is going to look like, they always want a parent focus group. So we will be reaching out to parents. And even prior to them coming on site, we'll be reaching out to parents again for that feedback on different aspects of the WASC plan. So I love that process. I think it's great every 6 years that at least that we're forced to take a really good look at the work that we do and set goals and hold ourselves accountable for moving forward with those goals. So it's a great process. It keeps us on track. And then something else that we have added this year, we started it last year when we were first in the distance learning setting to create that kind of connection with parents. So we were doing regular meetings, and we did some in the morning and some in the evening, and we'll continue with that this year. But we're kind of splitting them up. We'll do one, we're going to do 2 a month. One is a coffee with the principal, which we did this morning, actually. And then the other is the monthly PFC meeting, which always has like I'm always at the PFC meeting, so I'll be there as well. And we also bring guests from other parts of our school community to answer questions that come up for parents. So we're excited to kind of formalize that process and create more opportunities for parent connection. And we please encourage you to attend. And one of the reasons that we're using the YouTube forum or streaming is so that these meetings are now recorded, so people can watch them, new favorite word, asynchronously. So you don't have to be at the meeting. You can catch it on YouTube later, or you can catch it while it's live streaming on YouTube. So we're excited to kind of create that access as well. Got to give a shout out to the foundation. Please get involved with the work that they do. They support the entire Las Virgenes Unified School District, and they're doing some really great stuff. Allison, I'm going to put you on the spot. Do you want to do a plug for the foundation?
Sure. The foundation raises, as you said, funds for the entire school district. The funds that we raise go to support our counselors, some of the Parent 360 events, and it goes K to 12. So, help the foundation, and it helps everyone. We still have some face masks for sale that have the Agoura logo on them, as well as every other school, and they're very comfortable. And you can order those online. And we have some great things coming up. So just keep an eye open for the emails, and just know that your donation is very much appreciated by the entire district.
Thank you. And the face masks are really good. It's become my favorite face mask. Like I have a little bit of a problem. I buy too many of them, but that one fits really well and it lets you get your Charger Pride going. So yeah, check them out. So classroom visitations start at 6:30. So good, I talked fast. So usually I'm making you late for them. But the Zoom information, the meeting information was sent out via email through Parent Square. So I know that there was some concerns, like some parents said, I didn't get any emails. And when we've gone back to check to see what the issue was, it's actually the setting in Aries. So as a parent, you control what notifications you get. So you need to go into the communication settings in Aries and make sure that your email is set to receive notifications. So we'll correct that. We're going to send something out, but I know we did ask teachers to send out through the other system that we have. So hopefully you all have your meeting information. We did not want to publish it live on the web because that is an invitation for Zoom bombing. So what fun would that be, right? For anybody to get to crash a back to school night, right? So we were trying to limit that, and that's why the emails went out from parent to parents. We didn't send them to students. So only parents received these invitations. So Zoom meetings, Google Meets, have fun with that. I want to thank you for coming in. I'm looking forward to an amazing year. I think that none of us would have predicted we would be here, but I think that we're doing an amazing job at being here. I think that our community has rallied around itself, like we're taking care of each other. Our teachers are working harder than they've ever worked before to create a positive and challenging learning experience in these new environments. And I'm just impressed every day with their level of dedication. So I know that you'll see that when you're in the classroom visits. And before I officially release you, I want to know, is anyone monitoring the YouTube chat? Has something come up, a question, since we have about 2 minutes? Any common themes in the chat that I can do a quick?
No, Steph, there are no comments in the chat.
Okay.
But we may want to post, we will post this PowerPoint on our website so they can refer back to it.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming. Enjoy the classroom visits. And I will look forward to seeing you at one of our many virtual parent meetings moving forward. Thank you to our board members for joining us and our cabinet members. And Ashley, outstanding job on the Pledge of Allegiance. Take care, everyone. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.